Happy day to you, Alain here. So today's video, I'm going to talk about you specifically. You listening to this video right now, looking at my beady eyes. Yes, you. What happens when you, out of the kindness of your heart, do all these nice things, you go above and beyond people, and somehow they still take advantage of you? I've had this happen more times than I care to admit in my life, and especially because I care. You know, I really care. I always feel like my intention, my golden compass, my guiding star, however you want to call it, is constantly to not just be the best version of myself, but always, 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 always to be kind, always to do the right thing. And so there's been a lot of times in business that I've been taken advantage of, or even in life or in relationships, in different situations I've had with people where no matter what, even if I gave the shirt off my own back, you know, they somehow still got me. They still did something that in a way took me out of my core, took me out of my center. And so, you know, the progression of what this looks like is, as I did the work to let go of those stories, because I want to make a distinction for you. Everything that you're working through in your personal development, your spiritual development, your relationship development on all levels, any kind of development you are doing at all is about working through the narratives in your mind, and even through the narrative of the FedEx truck going by. So, the bottom line is this. As I started working through those stories in my mind, little by little, they disappeared. And it literally took form as, okay, as I was no longer giving attention to those thoughts, those emotions, those feelings, people, those same people stopped coming into my life. And it's almost like they magically X themselves off my list. Now, you know, the big learning lesson for me has been this, which I feel like this is something you're probably going through right now. You got a good fucking heart. You really fucking care. And the bottom line is, you know, you don't want to hurt people. You always want to do the right thing, like me. And so for me, I needed to learn in a way to toughen up. And a lot of it's counterintuitive. It's counterintuitive because you're like, man, is that tough love? Is that hard love? Like, what is that? But on a deeper level, it's you truly honoring yourself, respecting yourself, and owning what you know is acceptable and allowable in your reality. And so when you give yourself the courage and the permission to frankly be able to respect yourself, those people will just weed themselves out, and you won't even think about it. You won't even give them energy, because of course some of the people, I'm sure you care about them a lot. You care about everyone, but you care about these people in particular. But the reason there's an attachment to them is because there's an attachment to the pattern inside of yourself, and that shows up in them. Okay, listen to that part again, rewind that and listen to that little chunk right there. And so as you work through that, again, they X themselves off the list, and then what happens is higher and higher level of people and dynamics and situations will come into your life in all areas. So this video was specifically and simply about what to do when you feel like you're being taken advantage of and you're giving the shirt off your own back. You're opening your heart, you're doing all the coolest, nicest things for people, but you still feel like you're being taken advantage. It's like the ins and outs of it, what it means, and what exactly you can do about it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Alain Torres here.